I want to go to Barcelona so bad next year. So who knows? Maybe I'm gonna come back next year and say, guys, remember that vlog in which I told you I wanted to go? I'm finally going. I just manifesting that so bad. But yeah. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. You already know because of the title, I am in Barcelona. I literally manifest this and it's happening. I can't believe it. I'm speechless and I haven't seen anything. I arrived yesterday afternoon and went directly to the hotel because once again I am working, and yesterday it was Friday. Today is Saturday, June 14th, and yeah, I needed to log in for the usual Fridays meeting, and so I went directly to the hotel, and afterwards it was around, let's say 9 when I finished kind of actually working, and I was like, let's just sleep early so that tomorrow we can start the morning very early as well. I still haven't been able to battle the jet lag. I'm still a little bit tired, not gonna lie, but I'm pushing through because we're not gonna waste any time in here. I'm staying for 4 days, and then on Wednesday we're going back to Madrid. I arrived from Mexico to Madrid and stayed 2 days with my aunt. I'm going back to Madrid, staying 2 more days, and then on Friday 20th we're going back to Mexico. So that is the plan. Everything seriously aligned this time around. I started looking where I wanted to go this year as a solo trip. At first I was like, I want to go to Puerto Escondido once again, but with Peaches. I already told you I want to take her over there. And then I was like, if I go to Barcelona, but it was too expensive to go by my own means. So I was like, I don't know, but it was still in my mind. I couldn't take my mind off that trip to Barcelona that I wanted to take. At the end, I was like, no, it's not responsible because I would have spent all of my savings on that trip for a single week. And I was like, no, wait a little bit. And then a week after, my aunt called me and she was like, I'm going to Madrid 2 times this month in 2 weeks. What if you come with me for the first time? You stay throughout the 5 days that I'm back in Mexico, and then I go back to Madrid and we meet once again, and then you come back with me. And I'm like, of course. She was like, okay, perfect, then let's book your ticket. And everything turned out amazing. We did Mexico City, Guadalajara, and then I stayed for 1 day in Guadalajara. Again, we didn't do anything because my aunt was very tired, and then we did Guadalajara, Madrid, and yeah, here we are. I'm just very happy. The stars aligned on my favor, and I'm just very grateful for being here overall. So yeah, that's the story behind this. Right now it is 9 a.m. so I need to hurry because breakfast on weekends it is from 8 to 11. Still, I've got time, but I want to be early so that we can be out the door before midday. For today, I have planned just to wander around, revisit my favorite places from when I used to live here, and just walk around Barcelona. I bought the unlimited trips for the public transportation here, so we're not limited on that aspect. That's the only scheduled plan. Wander around. I need to go to Mercadona to buy some stuff for snacks or something, so I'm gonna hurry up and I'll see you when I'm ready, and we're gonna go start our day. Okay, so here is the outfit for today. Very simple, very easy, not a lot of effort because we don't have time. Anyways, let's go eat. I was very thirsty and ended up chugging a lot of water today. The breakfast was not the best, but whatever, it did the trick. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack my bag, and we're gonna go to Mercadona. What do I need? Just this tote bag, my wallet, and my phone. And then we're gonna come back and pack my bag. Let me go to a restroom and we're gonna go to Mercadona.
Guys, look at these ones. They're supposed to be really, really good. They're pastries, but they're like a lot. A friend told me, so I'm not sure. I think we haven't even tried this one, but this is the name of the place, just for your reference. I think we only tried that time. And sorry, I'm gonna be referencing a lot from the time in which I used to live here because it's just nostalgic, okay? I don't want to be obnoxious. And sorry if it's annoying. I just can't help it. Apologies in advance. Yeah, we came here with some friends, and I think the only thing we actually tried were the cinnamon rolls. In my case, it was just a tiny bit, so I couldn't tell you if they're truly amazing, but they look amazing. So in case you want a sugar coma, definitely that's the place, and they look delicious. Okay, sunglasses, wallet, journal, Kindle, camera bag. Okay, I think I got it.
Próxima estación.
Welcome to my beautiful neighborhood, everyone. This is where I used to live, so of course I had to come here. The only downside is that everything is uphill. I'm very excited and nostalgic right now. I thought I would just take you to my favorite places here because let's be real, I spent 90% of my time in here. If there's a neighborhood or an area from Barcelona that I 100% explored, is this one. So we are in the neighborhood of Sarrià, and this is probably one of the expensive neighborhoods in Barcelona. Something like that. Someone told me that. It's just very pretty. This is the main street in which I'm walking up right now, and it is full of trees. So imagine these trees, especially with the leaves. Imagine these trees in the fall. The ultimate fall scenario is just very, very pretty. I just loved walking through here. This was the road that I would take every single day to go explore, to go to school, to go to my residency. Is that how you call it? I don't know. Where I used to live with a bunch of students as well. This is a place that I would circle around every single day. You a pigeon. Have I told you that I hate pigeons? Out of all the animals in the world, pigeons are the ones that I truly, truly hate. Welcome to this section of the video that I would like to call a not so touristy guide of important spots in Valeria's history. That was very lame. But yeah, let's start because we're going uphill from now on. We're gonna start where I used to live. In the, sorry if it's mispronounced, but it's the only word that comes to my mind. In the residency. It is a place that I found last minute. I came here without any place to live. And this one I really liked because it was very small and not so full of people. I'm an introvert, so if it had a lot of people or a lot of activities to connect with each other, that was gonna make me anxious. Of course, the point was for me to make friends and everything, but to force it that way, No, for me, my room and every single place where I stay at, it needs to be my safe place. A place in which I can unwind, disconnect, and recharge my social battery. So this one was pretty good because it was small, it was only girls, and you could still socialize, but it wasn't kind of in a massive way. It is run by nuns, so have that in mind, but it's not that you need to attend to church every single Sunday or anything. No, it's just run by nuns, and that is it. This is the place all over there, and that was my room over there. It's called Residencia Madrehuel. That is the place where I used to live. And now we're going to go to the university, in which I didn't make any friends. I just didn't connect with anyone. The only friends that I made in this trip are from the residency, and actually they're from Mexico. But yeah, didn't make any friends on university, and actually tried to be the least amount of time as possible over there, because I don't know, classes were very nice. That I'm gonna give them. They're really, really good. I had one class about brand management that was amazing. The teacher was very strict and very serious, and it was actually scary, but how he taught, it was great. People would hate that class because of how difficult it was. And yes, it was difficult. That was probably my lowest score from my classes here, but he was so good. You could definitely see he had a lot of knowledge and experience on the matter, and I just love that. Amazing. But anyways, to conclude my college experience in here, didn't make any friends, stayed the least amount of time as possible over there, and my brand management class was my favorite. Okay, so this was my school. It is pretty small, I'm not gonna lie. I think my college in Mexico was way bigger. This is how it would look like. This was my college for a semester, and it has actually kind of an extension or an additional building uphill, but honestly I don't feel like going there because look at it. It is very uphill. It would be a complete nuisance to go over there at 10 a.m. One, I was very tired, and two, it was the time in which the sun was at its highest peak, so it was complicated. Don't feel like going up there. I'm sorry, that's gonna be missing from my blog. Welcome to the third place, which is the hotel in which my family stayed at when they visited me here in Barcelona. Now, welcome to Gondis, where I used to do my express runs for snacks, especially when I was on my period and I was craving sweet things. Yeah. By the way, I forgot to buy water. Oh, actually, welcome to the Mexican embassy. But yeah, I forgot to buy water and I'm dehydrated. The only thing is that now I will need to be carrying this bottle of water with me everywhere. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm also on a mission here because in Mercadona, there used to be some gummies that were just amazing. They were the most delicious gummies besides Haribo's frog gummies that I have ever tried, and I was obsessed. I used to go to Mercadona every single week to stock up on at least one bag of those gummies, and it was just my favorite thing. And then on probably the last weeks in which my family was here and I introduced my cousin to those gummies because she's also obsessed with candy, she was like, yeah, this is the best thing ever, just like Haribo's frog gummies. Please, I need more. They discontinued, or at least I believe they discontinued those freaking gummies. I was so sad, so devastated. We went to Mercadona one day after I introduced her to those candies. We bought around 3 packs of those candies. And after we finished those, before she left, she was like, we need to go once again. Disappeared. Completely disappeared from the face of earth, and since then I haven't been able to find them. Every single time my aunt comes to Spain because of her work, I'm like, please look for those, please, 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 and she hasn't been able to find those. I'm not gonna lose hope. I'm never gonna lose hope on those candies, and every single Mercadona that we see, I'm gonna go in and try to find those gummies because I know it's not fair that they discontinued those. Seriously, it was just like one day I introduced my cousin to those candies, and then the other one, it was like, yeah, it was just an illusion because you will never find them again. So we need to look for those. It is imperative. I'm never in my life gonna lose hope regarding those. Guys, look at this school right here. It's amazing. It looks like a boarding school. I know it's a school, but I don't know if it's a boarding school. And at the back of it, La Iglesia del Tibidabo in the mountain. There it is. It's at the back of the same school that I just showed you. That's the church. Okay, now we're in the park La Tamarita. I think that's how it's called. I don't know. And this park I discovered one day when I was just wandering around, literally trying to discover new places. I came up with this park, and I don't know if I have mentioned this. I think I had. If not, I cut it off from that video. But you know when they say that scents remind you of places, like you should buy a specific scent for your trip so that every time you smell that, it takes you back to the place where you were at. Something like that. Well, books are those for me, and that's why it's very hard for me to get rid of my books. Even though I didn't like the book, just having it reminds me of the place where I read them. And I actually came here because I had brought my book with me and I was looking for a peaceful place to read, and I just found it. So I stayed probably the entire afternoon that day just reading the fine print. Look at it. And it was just a great time. You can actually sit down here and listen to nothing. Along with the fine print, this was the place where I fell in love with Lauren Asher's books. I'm so stupid. I'm going to another park that I saw it was nearby. I haven't gone to that park specifically, so I'm new to that. I took the bus so that I wasn't walking, and when I was looking at the road, I'm like, thank God I took the bus because it is very uphill. Well, because I was looking to the road, I wasn't paying attention to my Google Maps and I missed my stop. It actually stopped where I needed to get down and I missed it. And then I checked my phone and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get down in the next stop. It didn't stop. What? I'm like, okay, fine then. Now I need to go uphill once again. And it's very uphill, god damn it. But okay, I think it's good to do some exercise. I'm so stupid. I could have gone down on the right place and it would be like literally 3 steps to get into the park. And now I need to fucking climb a mountain to get there. Look at what I need to do because of my stupidity. Should we go this way? This way. This way looks more promising, but this way looks easier. Decisions, this way. Oh my god. Guys, look at the view. Oh, you cannot see it. Wait, let me change to my phone, but there's La Sagrada Familia. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. The view is so pretty, guys. I am obsessed. I think this is the best view that I have found so far. There's just the entire city. I don't think I have seen another place like this. I have been to Los Bunkers del Carmel and well, that also has a good view, but I didn't like the environment because people go over there to hang out with friends and everything, and it's kind of, I don't know, they do alcohol, they do drugs. At least when I went, it was just a massive party that it's just not my environment. It's not my vibe, so didn't really enjoy that one, but the view was pretty. In Tibidabo, I don't know, I would need to go back to compare views, but this one by far I think is my favorite. And also it's empty, like seriously, there are only like 10 girls and one guy doing exercise, and that's it. The entire place is empty. Definitely worth it. Take the picture because again my dumbass brain didn't bring my camera. Now there I can see my ultimate favorite place in Barcelona, which is Montjuic. Okay, next stop in my specific tour. This is the hotel where I first stayed at when I arrived in Barcelona. I stayed here with my mom, and right across the street, this is a library, but it is closed. They don't have a good selection of books, but it was cute to browse around and see what you would find. Now we're back to square one just to show you my favorite house. I don't know why. This house has always been my favorite. There's something that calls my name in this house. I don't know why. Especially how it looks in this angle, like that. I don't know. Guys, this place is amazing. I had come here once because again I was wandering around and I came up with this place, but at that moment I couldn't go in. It was closed, so I just circled the perimeter outside and it was still very pretty, and that's what I wanted to show you. But when I arrived, it was open. The entrance does cost, for me it was €5 20. It's just so pretty. Yeah, I'm so glad I came. By the way, I don't know if I told you this, but this is a very different journal from my usual one. The one that I use normally on a daily basis is a black one, but this one, it's now turned into my Barcelona journal because this is the one that I was using as a planner and also as a journal when I used to study here. Of course, I didn't finish it. I literally only used about 10% of the journal, so I still have a lot of pages completely blank, and I thought it would be a good way to try to use it up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, or at least I'm gonna have to come to Barcelona throughout my entire life in order to finish it. But yeah, this is the same one, and I thought it would just be fitting. Let me just journal because I think it's getting very late and they're gonna kick me out very soon. Welcome to El Palacio de Pedralbes, another favorite of mine, just because it definitely gives Bridgerton vibes. It is so pretty, again, so peaceful. There's not a lot of people in here, and wait for you to see the actual palace. Here it is. Tell me if it's not part of a Bridgerton scenery. I kind of want to go there to take pictures. I mean, it's not closed, so I think you're allowed to. But look at it. Look, we can see Montjuic from here. That is where I want to go very, very badly. I'm not even kidding, I cannot walk anymore. I'm so tired. We arrived at the second to last place that I want to show you for today. But again, this one looked very pretty on the pictures. I have never been to this one. And then my plan is to go to Mercado de Sarriá, which is back to square one, just to show you around and also to look for something to eat for dinner and then go back to my hotel. Because one, I am extremely tired, and two, all of my devices are dying. This camera has 38% of battery, my phone has 25, and I don't have an external battery anymore. I already used it up. So yeah, this is gonna be everything for today, but it just doesn't disappoint. It's so pretty. Look at that. I think I'm walking right now like a grandma. I just cannot even give proper steps because my lower back is already hurting, but we made it. Guess what happened? I'm scared. My boss just texted me. Right now it is Saturday. Even in Mexico and the United States, it is already Saturday. But my boss texted me and he was like, hey Belle, how long are you staying in Europe? I would like you to take off this time instead of working. I don't know what to say because, like, yeah, gladly I would take this time off, but I do need to consider that on October I'm going to Argentina and I'm taking the entire week off. I don't know if that's gonna be possible if I don't know what to say. Oh my god. I would need to be fully transparent with him about my plans. I mean, the best case scenario, he would say, like, yeah, of course, don't worry, take the week off. And then in October, you can definitely take the week off again. That would be amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this and I'm being too responsible and that maybe stupid on my side. There's something in my head that just makes up excuses as to why I shouldn't take time off, but we'll see. I'll handle it when I get to the hotel. I'll ask ChatGPT to generate the response because I don't know what to say. But we do appreciate the gesture, seriously. Shout out to him. Okay guys, welcome to the last step of the day. Honestly, there's nothing really specific that I want to show you here. The vibes of the neighborhood is just very pretty. I don't know, I like the vibes of it. But what I do want to show you is my favorite bakery. Oh my god, the croissants on this specific bakery are to die for. They're my favorite of all times. Like, seriously, the best ones I have ever tried. And we're here actually. Okay, sorry, I couldn't show you the variety because everything happened so fast and I got stressed out. But I got it. Literally simple, plain butter croissant and it's just the best thing ever. I love it. Now let's just go see what am I going to eat for lunch really quickly so that we can actually leave. Okay, I got the goods. Honestly, didn't really think about it. I only went with the first place that had something decent to eat and I got a salad. It doesn't look that bad, so let's go to the hotel because I am afraid I'm gonna be taking an entire hour to get there. We'll see. But yeah, this is the town that I wanted to show you. Hey guys, as you can see, I already showered, put on my PJs. I was dead. I couldn't even move. I was so tired and I got blisters. I already cut them and treated them so that tomorrow they're at least dry and I can step without a problem because I got one very big over here in my foot. So yeah, this is the one that hurts and it's bothering me. But yeah, I am back. I already ate. Not gonna lie, the salad wasn't my favorite. I didn't even finish it because I really did not like it. It was mostly because she offered me either olive oil or vinaigrette for my salad and I was like, vinaigrette, sure. It is a lemon vinaigrette and I hate lemon. So yeah, tomorrow though I do need to go to Mercadona once again because one, I don't have water and I want to find some kind of dressing just so I can eat the salad and it doesn't go to waste. And also, I am not gonna lie to you, on the Mercadona that I went looking for the gummies, I found in the makeup section that they had this bronzer kind of stick. It is an actual dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury liquid bronzer. I have the blush and the highlighter. I think you have already seen me use them on one of my YouTube videos, and I think I have also posted it to Instagram, but it's just amazing. I love the formula of that, and I saw it on the Mercadona of Sarriá. I want to see if it's in this one because I really want I shouldn't be buying any more makeup, but guys, officially the addiction is back. Unfortunately, it's not only lip products anymore. I'm trying to control myself because I really want to go to Sephora. I cannot be spending any more money. Anyways, I already ate dinner, showered, I'm ready for bed. I've been reading Keeping 13 on my Kindle. I am obsessed, and definitely this is way better than Binding 13. I'm obsessed. I'm already sold with this series, guys. I cannot tell you how much I love the characters, even more, and I dare say that, even more than the Calloway Sister series, the Addicted series. I'm afraid this is becoming my ultimate favorite series. But yeah, it is 10:50 as you can see. So I'm gonna do my Duolingo, reply to the text that I am getting, continue reading, and eat my croissant. I'll see you tomorrow then. Sorry, this is definitely worth an update. Guys, I'm not even joking. I wasn't exaggerating. It's so good. Immigrant? No, it's not immigrants. Consulado de México, pues. There you go. I'm choking with my own saliva, and I hate that because it's so quiet. Everyone can hear that. Welcome.